The impact of physical attributes and appearance on perception, beyond skin color. Physical appearance influences how individuals are perceived, judged, and treated in society. Though much attention is given to race and skin color when discussing stereotypes, it's important to recognize they are all physical attributes, from body size to facial features, and even clothing choices can sometimes shape social judgments. The inspiration for this essay comes from seeing a Black Lives Matter sign in a coffee shop, which made me reflect not only on the stereotypes tied to skin color, but also on the broader, often unspoken judgments people make based on various physical traits. These stereotypes extend to features such as body size, hair, posture, and clothing style, highlighting the complex web of assumptions that shape how we see and treat others. Every part of the human body can become the subject of stereotyping and judgment. These judgments often originate from societal norms and beauty standards, which are arbitrarily but deeply ingrained in culture and social frameworks. Below is a deeper explanation of how various parts of the body influence perception. One of the most pronounced physical attributes tied to stereotypes is body size and shape. Society has historically favored certain body types while stigmatizing others. In many cultures, thinness is idealized, often associated with beauty, success, and self-discipline, while larger body sizes are linked to laziness, poor health, or lack of self-control. The rise of movements like body positivity challenges these assumptions by promoting acceptance of all body types, but stereotypes about body size persist. For men, masculinity is often equated with strength and muscularity, whereas thinner or less muscular bodies may be associated with weakness or passivity, whatever, how you say that. Women, too, are judged by body shape, with hourglass figures often being idealized, while those with different proportions might seem as less attractive or desirable. The reality is, the body size and shape is very naturally due to genetics, lifestyle, and many other factors, but society frequently projects meanings onto these variations. As mentioned earlier, nose size, ear shape, and mouth size play a significant role in shaping perceptions. In addition to these, other facial features such as eye size, cheekbones, and jawline shape also contribute to how people are perceived. High cheekbones are often associated with attractiveness, while a strong jawline might be linked to strength or leadership quality. These associations are often arbitrary, but can have real consequences for how people are treated in professional or social context. For example, studies have shown that individuals with symmetrical faces are often perceived as more attractive, more intelligent, and more capable than those with asymmetrical faces. This has led to cultural preferences for symmetry in beauty standards, often disregarding the unique and diverse shapes that make up human appearance. Hair is one of the most visible and changeable physical attributes, and it often carries cultural and personal significance. Stereotypes surrounding hair type, texture, length, and color are prevalent across different societies. For example, curly or textured hair has historically been viewed negatively in some cultures, particularly in Western societies where straight hair has often been the standard of beauty. This has led to the marginalization of individuals, particularly women of color, who may feel pressured to alter their natural hair to fit societal norms. Hair color also covers its own set of stereotypes. Blonde hair, particularly in women, is often associated with beauty, but it can also be tied to stereotypes of naivety or lack of intelligence, like my ex-wife, for example. Brunettes may be perceived as more serious or competent, while redheads are often associated with temperamental or fiery personalities. These stereotypes are not based on any factual evidence, but persist in shaping how people are treated in both society and professional settings. Height is another physical characteristic that influences perception, particularly in men. Taller men are often viewed as more dominant, capable, and attractive, which can lead to advantages in professional environments and personal relationships. Consequently, shorter men have been unfairly stereotyped as less masculine or less powerful, sometimes referred to as a Napoleon complex. Women, too, are subject to height-related judgments, though often in a different context. Taller women may be perceived as more intimidating or less feminine, while shorter women might be seen as more approachable or delicate. These perceptions, while deeply ingrained, have no basis in a person's actual abilities, competence, or worth, yet they continue to influence societal dynamics and opportunities. Posture and the way a person carries himself also contributes to how they are perceived. People with upright posture are often seen as more confident and capable, while those with slouched shoulders or poor posture might be perceived as less confident or less engaged. This judgment extends to physical fitness as well, where individuals with visibly toned or fit bodies, such as myself, are often assumed to be healthier, more disciplined, and more attractive, regardless of their actual health or lifestyle. Clothing is one of the most immediate ways in which people make assumptions about others. What a person wears can signal social status, profession, personality, or cultural identity. For example, people who dress in formal attire, such as suit and ties, are often perceived as more professional, intelligent, or successful. On the other hand, individuals who wear casual or eclectic clothing might be judged as less serious or even irresponsible. Clothing styles can also tie into cultural or subcultural identity. For example, wearing certain types of streetwear or urban fashions may lead to stereotypes about the wearer's socio-economic background or lifestyle. Even though such judgments are superficial, similarity, cultural attire, such as hijabs, turbans, or traditional garments, can lead to assumptions about a person's beliefs, values, or even political leanings. Oh my gosh. Fashion choices are a form of self-expression, yet they are also constrained by social norms and expectations. Those who deviate from these norms may face unfair scrutiny or, God forbid, prejudice. Tattoos, piercings, and other forms of body modifications have become increasingly common, yet they still carry stereotypes, especially in professional environments. For example, people with visual tattoos or piercing may be viewed as rebellious or unprofessional. Older generations, like myself, may associate these modifications with countercultural movements or delinquency. However, as all these forms of self-expression have become more mainstream, the stereotypes are beginning to fade, though they persist in more conservative sectors. Yes. Stereotypes and their social implications. The common thread running through these different physical attributes is the way society projects meaning onto natural characteristics, whether it's body size, facial features, height, clothing. These attributes often carry unjust assumptions that shape how people are perceived, treated, or how they even see themselves. These stereotypes can have far-reaching social and psychological implications. People who fall outside the narrowly defined norms of beauty or professional may face discrimination in the workplace, social rejection, or lower self-esteem. This leads to a pressure to conform, whether being altering one's appearance through cosmetic procedures, adopting certain fashion choices, or even suppressing one's cultural identity. Like myself. That's why I don't use this is my normal voice. That's why I don't use my normal voice. People might think that I'm some hillbilly from far. So I use my cultural voice. Breaking free from these stereotypes requires a cultural shift towards inclusivity and the acceptance of diverse appearance, body positively movements, anti-discrimination campaigns, and increased representation of diverse body types, facial features, and cultural identities in media can help dismantle the harmful judgments tied to physical attributes, encouraging people to embrace their natural appearance while challenging societal norms. This can lead to a more inclusive world where people are judged by their actions and their character rather than their superficial traits. Physical appearance, encompassing everything from body size to clothing style, plays an influential role in how individuals are perceived or treated. While much focus is given to skin color in conversations about stereotype judgments based on other physical attributes such as facial features, how one talks like me, height, posture, and clothing are equally persuasive and damaging. These stereotypes affect people's self-esteem, social interactions, and opportunities, often leading to the marginalization of those who do not conform to societal norms. By embracing diversity in all its forms and challenging the stereotypes tied to physical appearance, society can move forward towards a more inclusive and accepting future.